Okay, have a look at this. We did exercise 1A and we did these 4 questions, right?
Yes, sir.
This is 9C Amber, exercise 1A, exercise 1B, exercise 1C, exercise 1D. We had 3 methods. Those were completing square, mid-term breaking, and the third one was quadratic formula. Exercise 1A, 3 methods: completing square, mid-term breaking, and quadratic formula. Exercise 1C is graphs. So this will be covered in 10C, and 1B, we will skip this for now and I'll tell you why. This will be covered in 1D. This is how, just have a look at this. First, a quick revision. We solved this by midterm breaking, then taking under root on both sides. This was not a method, this is just a question, you just have to simplify. Then express in completing square form, and then you have to do it to 2 decimal places. This was the hint that you will not get the factors. So we used quadratic formula. If you can see exercise 1B, anyone let me know what does this question says. Solve each of the following equations. Are there any restrictions?
No.
There are not. So we can solve this question by any method, that is midterm breaking or completing square or quadratic formula. But when I write this question, this is x square plus 4x plus 1, x square plus 4x plus 1. Do you think you'll be able to do it by midterm breaking? Anyone, can you think of the factors?
I don't guess so, sir. We can't do it
Yeah,
with me.
we can't do it. And the reason is that the answer is in decimals. So we are left with no choice, either to choose completing square or
Yes, sir.
quadratic formula. If I choose completing square, we'll do it x square plus 4x plus 2 square minus 2 square plus 1 is equals to 0. And if we choose quadratic formula, that is minus b plus minus square root b square minus 4ac over 2a, right? And if I plug in the values in this formula, b is 4, 4 square minus 4, a is 1, and c is again 1 over 2 times a. And then you will get 2 answers, right? Compare this with the completing square form. We have to close these 3 and solve these 2. We copied x, we copied the positive sign, you copied the number 2, whole square minus 4 plus 1 is equals to 0. X plus 2 whole square minus 3 equals to 0. This is x plus 2 whole square is equals to 3. Then you take square root on both sides. Are you getting the concept? Why are we comparing these two? Then we have x plus 2 is equals to plus under root 3, and x plus 2 is equals to minus under root 3. If you see, we have many steps in completing square and we have only few steps in quadratic formula. Quadratic formula, you just have to copy the values. You see this 1, this is A, you see this 4, this is B, you see this 1, this is C. You only have to plug in and you don't have to think what the values are. But in case of completing square, we have to think and solve for it. We have to think for the half of coefficient of x, then you have to complete the square, then you have to go for the simplification, and the last step again you will be using calculator. Compared to quadratic formula, straight away just put in the values, plug in the values, and then use the calculator, you get your answers. So it is always easier, quicker, and there are lesser chances of mistakes. So this is why we are skipping exercise 1b. It says solve each of the following equation. You have these equations, these resemble exercise 1a. So you can solve it by completing square, or you can solve it by quadratic formula. The only thing which we need to discuss is this: solve each of the following equations if possible. What does this mean? If possible actually means that if you have an equation, it intersects the given line at 2 points, you get these answers. But if the graph is not intersecting, there is no solution. And I said that we'll be doing graphs in grade 10, then how will we know that if they're having a solution or not? So minus b plus minus square root b square minus 4ac over 2a. Be very careful when I tell you this. This exact value below the under root, if it is negative. If you have your calculators, kindly do write anything. Example, under root 5, negative under root 5, or under root negative 7, anything with a negative number. And let me know what does the calculator says. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Ahmed, Arshad, Hussain, Muhammad Gul, Khurram, Salman,
Yes,
Shahid,
sir. Yes, sir. Sir,
anyone, what does it say?
it says math error.
It says math error. So that is how you will know that there are no roots or no solution or not possible. So you'll state so. So coming on to the next exercise, just have a look on 1C. These are graphs. Okay, the solution of this graph is where it intersects the x-axis. You'll do this in detail. I'll teach you this in grade 10. So moving on to exercise 1D, just make a comparison of it first, and then we'll see what is the difference. Almost there. This is 1D. First of all, read these statements. Solve each of the following questions. Are there any restrictions?
No.
No. Question 2, solve the equation this. No restrictions. 3, solve each of the following. 4, find the values of x. 5, solve for each of the following equations. There are no restrictions. It is entirely up to you, up to your practice, which method you feel comfortable with. You are allowed to do that. Let me start with question 1. This is 8 over x equals 2x plus 1. Book is D3. Exercise is 1D. Question number 1. So A part, 8 over x, and it was 8 over x equals 2x plus 1. 2x plus 1. So what do we do? First, we cross multiply. When we have single fraction on one side, we can cross multiply. When we have two fractions on one side, first we will take LCM, convert it into single fraction, then cross multiply. Example for this is look at the questions in 5. Suppose C part, we have two fractions, right? So first we will take LCM, convert it into single fraction, then we can cross multiply. Coming back to the question number 1, this is 8 equals x times 2x plus 1. Do not forget to use brackets. So 8 equals 2x square plus x. Rearrange this. This is 2x square plus x minus 8 is equals to 0. Now you've changed it into quadratic form. Now choice is yours. Whichever method you choose. But let me tell you that midterm breaking here is not possible. And compared to completing square, quadratic formula is way much easier. Minus b plus minus square root b square minus 4ac over 2a. So kindly let me know the values a, b and c. What is a, what is b and what is c?
A is 2,
A is
B
2,
is 1,
b is
and C
1,
is minus 8.
b is minus 8. Thank you so much. So now I'm not thinking about anything but to plug in these values. So b is 1 plus minus square root 1 square minus 4, a is 2 and c is minus 8, and 2 times 2. Use your calculators, be with me, share your answers. This
सर
is
आपने -2 क्यों लिखा?
-2 क्यों लिखा है ये लास्ट में? सॉरी, दैट्स 8. I think I lacked the pressure. Is it clear
सर ये
now?
जी सर अभी मैं थोड़ा लेट ज्वाइन किया, तो ये आप कितना क्वेश्चन करा चुके हैं आज अभी?
बेटे पहला है, इससे पहले ही मैं आपको दिखा देता हूँ, सिर्फ कंपैरिजन किया है, ठीक है? ये आपके साथ शेयर हो जाएगी. फर्स्ट
ओके
2 to 3 मिनट्स में आपको समझ आ जाएगी हमने कुछ डिस्कशन किया है, स्किप क्यों किया है, ये सारी बातें बीच में आ गई हैं. और कंपैरिजन है, दिस इज कंपैरिजन बिटवीन कंप्लीटिंग स्क्वायर एंड क्वाड्रेटिक फॉर्मूला. उसके बाद आपके पास क्या आ रहा है? एक्सरसाइज 1D क्वेश्चन नंबर 1. There's nothing to worry about, you haven't missed this. You've already covered quadratic formula in question number 4 of exercise 1A. The only difference is, I'll share what the difference is. Let me just solve this. This is b square minus 4ac over
Sir,
2a
-2.0155.
minus 2.0155. I'm getting one of the answer 1.765, which is up to 2 decimal place 1.77, and the negative answer, but I'm getting a different answer,
सर आपका आंसर क्या आ रहा है?
2.265, which is minus 2.27. Make sure you've placed the negative numbers as well in the right places. B is 1.
यस सर, सही लिखा है सर, कैलकुलेटर में भी सही लिखा है सर, मेरा
बेटे
आंसर लगा है.
ये देखें, माइनस बी माइनस अंडर द रूट बी स्क्वायर माइनस 4ac, 8 के साथ भी माइनस है, डिवाइडेड बाय 4 है.
Sir, जो answer is right.
रीट्राई कर लें बेटे, जिसका भी गलत आ रहा है ना, वेट करते हैं, आपके साथ चलेंगे, जल्दी से रीट्राई कर लें.
हम इसको सॉल्व इस तरह कर लेंगे, जैसे 1 का स्क्वायर और 4 को 2 से करके मल्टीप्लाई करके, तो इसके बाद हम इसका लेंगे ना.
बिल्कुल ठीक है. देखें बेटे, जो आप कह रहे हैं वो भी लिख देते हैं. दिस इज -1 प्लस माइनस 1 square is 1, 4 2 times 8, 8 2 times 64, that is positive 64 divided by 4. Ultimately this is -1 plus minus square root 65 over 4. आप ये simplification करें या ना करें, you will get full marks. There are 3 steps. बेटे वो 3 steps क्या हैं? First is formula, second is placing of values, third is rounding off the correct answer. 3 marks का होता है ये, 2 marks और 3 marks ये यहाँ पे सिक्योर हो जाते हैं. If you are doing this working for your own sake of satisfaction, sometimes students think कि पूरा बीच में लिखेंगे तो ठीक नहीं आएगा, ठीक है, but that's not the case. You have to practice it. You have to master your machine. So P2 में
सर
बेटे
जो
इसमें आना है.
सर
Sorry.
जब इस तरह हो गया सर इस बार हम इसका स्क्वायर रूट ले लेंगे 65 का.
बिल्कुल. You'll get the same answers. -1
सर
plus square root of 65 divided by 4. I'll show you. बेटे ये देखें. -1 plus square root of 65 divided by 4. 1.77 आ रहा है.
यस सर.
यस सर मेरा ये आ रहा है.
जी, दिस इज हाउ यू विल डू इट. तो ये स्टेप्स जो हैं आप इसको थोड़ा सा इग्नोर भी करते हैं, डजेंट मैटर. द इंपॉर्टेंट स्टेप्स आर दीज थ्री: फॉर्मूला, placing of values, and the final answer. These are the important steps. We'll do few more questions. If you have any confusions, it will be clarified. Allow me
सर
to
मेरा
do.
भी
You are
सही आ गया.
using
सर मेरा भी सही आ
iPhone.
गया. सर मेरा
Very
भी आ
good, very good. जी बेटे आप क्या पूछ रहे हैं?
You are using Apple laptop.
जी बेटे. B part. 3x minus 1, 3x minus 1 equals 7 over x plus 4. 7 over x plus 4. Again, we have only single fraction on one side, so we can cross multiply. Do not forget to use brackets. 3x minus 1 will be multiplied with x plus 4. For those who are forgetting, multiply 3x with both the numbers. What do we get? 3x square plus 12x, and then we have -1. Multiply this with both of the numbers one at a time. This is -x and -4. May I bring 7 to left hand side in the same step? Now this is 3x square plus 11x minus 11 equals to 0. The only difference between exercise 1a and exercise 1d is this, that you are converting the equation into quadratic form and then completing it. Once you get this quadratic equation, this is no difference than what we did in exercise 1a. So you already know the quadratic formula is minus b plus minus square root b square minus 4ac over 2a. I hope you have your copies with you so you can refer back. And meanwhile, when I'm writing this, you may use your calculator and solve for x. So this is plus minus square root b square minus 4ac. One of the student encountered a problem. He was asking, how can we put plus minus both? But the answer is you have to do one at a time. Make a habit. First do it with the positive sign and then the negative sign.
सर
G.
सर एम 3 है ना.
Yes, A is 3. My b square minus 4 is c over 2a. So with the positive sign, I'm getting 0.817 up to 2 decimal places, that is 0.82. And with the negative sign, I've already written it, just replacing the sign, it gives me negative 4.484, and up to 2 decimal places it is negative 4.48. Any confusions till now? The only difference between exercise 1a and 1d is that you have to convert it into quadratic form and then solve for x. Is it clear?
Yes sir.
Shall we
Yes,
move on
sir.
to the next question? Okay. Moving to the next part. This is 1c. 1c is x plus 1 over 5 minus x. X plus 1 over 5 minus x is equals to x. Again, we have single fraction. We'll cross multiply it. When you cross multiply, you get x plus 1 equals x into 5 minus x. This is x plus 1 equals 5x minus x square. Rearrange them. I'm taking x square to left hand side. X square plus x minus 5x plus 1 equals to 0. Any mistake in this?
No, sir.
Okay.
जीरो डाला
0 क्यों डाला? बेटे देखें, rewriting this equation. X plus 1 is equals to 5x minus x square. X
जी
square को दूसरी तरफ ले जाएं. X square plus x plus 1 equals 5x. Do you agree?
यस सर
5x को भी उधर लेके जा रहा हूं. x स्क्वायर प्लस x माइनस 5x बन जाएगा. प्लस 1 पीछे क्या रह गया?
जीरो
0. इसलिए डाला. ठीक है,
ओके सर
वो सिंगल स्टेप में कर दिया था डायरेक्टली.
ठीक है
Now we have this. This is x square minus 4x plus 1 equals to 0. Now, just by looking at it, you can tell that midterm breaking is not possible. So minus b plus minus square root b square minus 4ac over 2a. Compulsory step. Second compulsory step is put the right values in the right place. Minus b plus minus square root b square minus 4a is 1 and c is 1 again over 2a. Third compulsory step is the right answer. Using my calculator, minus b plus under the root b square minus 4ac over 2a. I get 2 plus under root 3. Sorry, let me convert it into decimals. This is 3.732, and the other answer with the negative sign is 0.267. So up to 2 decimal places, this gets 3.73 and this is 0.27. 2 decimal places. Any confusions till now? No confusion?
सर एक सेकंड निकालने दे सर आंसर.
जी निकाल लें. So far so clear. Step 1 is convert it into quadratic form. Step 2, use quadratic formula. Step 3, plug in the right values. And step 4, get the final answer up to 2 decimal places or 3 significant figures. Whatever the degree of accuracy will be specified in the question.
सर आप पार्ट बी एक मिनट दिखा सकते हैं खाली
जी, ये भी यहाँ से स्टार्ट हो रहा है.
ठीक है सर
ये कंप्लीट नजर आ रहा है. ठीक है,
जी ठीक है थैंक यू सर
you're welcome. If there is no problem, may I move on to question number D part 1D?
सर ये -3.73 नहीं है.
नहीं बेटे, पॉजिटिव है.
ओके
आ गया आपका पॉजिटिव?
सर मेरा नेगेटिव ही आ रहा है -3.73.
बेटे ट्राई करें दोबारा. ये देखें, इसको थोड़ा सिंप्लीफाई कर देता हूँ आपको. ये ऐसे बनता है 4 प्लस माइनस स्क्वायर ऑफ -4 is 16 -4 over 2.
Okay.
ठीक है, this is 4 plus minus square root of 12 over 2. अब try करें.
Okay.
ठीक है बेटे, you have to master your calculator. ये सिर्फ स्टार्ट है, आगे ट्रिग्नोमेट्री पढ़नी है, बेरिंग पढ़नी है, फर्दर ट्रिग्नोमेट्री, प्रोबेबिलिटी. कैलकुलेटर का यूज अच्छा आना चाहिए.
यस सर, लेकिन अभी भी नेगेटिव आ रहा है.
अभी भी
एक
आ रहा है.
सेकंड, अब तो
4 प्लस अंडर रूट
सर अब सही आ रहा है.
12 over 2. चलें ठीक है. क्या मिस्टेक हो रही थी?
सर वो कैलकुलेटर की एक चीज का था, वो माइनस हुआ हुआ था.
ठीक हो गया, ठीक हो गया. ओके, so moving on to the next question. This is question 1 part D, and what is that? So, okay, this is x plus 7 over x equals 9. X plus 7 over x equals 9. Now we have two fractions on one side. Either we take it to the other side or take LCM first. If we choose LCM, this is x. This becomes x square plus 7 is equals to 9. Any confusion? Where is this x square coming from? Where is this 7 coming from? Not any? If I write the
No,
same
sir. No,
question,
No
sir.
sir, no sir.
x plus 7 by x equals 9. One of the method could have been 7x is equals to 9 minus x, right?
Yes.
And then we can cross multiply this x, that is 7 equals 9 minus x times x. This is 7 equals 9x minus x square. If I rearrange it, bringing x squared to left hand side, this is x square minus 9x plus 7, and there's nothing left on the right side, so that's 0. And if I continue my left hand side, now I'll cross multiply it. This will become x square plus 7x is equals to 9x. Bringing it on the left hand side, what do I get is x square minus 9x plus 7 is equals to 0. So no matter what, how you do it, you get the same answers. So it depends on your comfort level. It depends on your practice, how you do it. So minus b plus minus square root b square minus 4ac over 2a. So what was the first important step? That is converting it into quadratic form. Second is using the formula and plugging in the right values. B is, anyone tell me the value of b?
Sir, 9.
B is minus 9, not 9.
Minus 9, sir, sorry.
So 4ac over 2a. Use your calculators, share your answers with me. Only 2 to 3 students are participating on daily basis. We need more participants. Minus 4ac over 2a is 9.72. Kindly check if I'm making any mistake.
सर ये जो सवाल में प्लस माइनस इकट्ठे हैं तो कैलकुलेटर
जी,
में कैसे लिखेंगे?
बारी बारी, पहले प्लस फिर माइनस.
ओके
ये देखें बेटे, 9 के बाद प्लस नजर आ रहा है
हाँ जी सर.
और उसके साथ एक लाइन ब्लिंक कर रही है. अब ये देखें, मैं उसको मैं डिलीट करता हूँ. ये डिलीट का बटन आ गया, देखिएगा ये डिलीट हो गया और उसी को ये बेटे माइनस के साथ रिप्लेस कर दिया. ठीक है, और ये दूसरा आंसर आ गया.
ठीक है सर.
सो 1 by 1. So with the negative number, this is negative 0.720, negative 0.72. Are we having the same answers? Someone please confirm this.
Yes.
9.72 and negative 0.72 up till 2 decimal places. So this is it for today. Anything you would like to ask? Nothing?
सर हम सी पार्ट में एक सेकंड जा सकते हैं सर?
जी
सर ये कैलकुलेटर में कैसे करते हैं ये जो आप सारा लिख लेते हैं?
सारा कैलकुलेटर पकड़े हाथ में।
फ्रैक्शन का वो
आप
सब
मुझे दिखा सकते हैं आपके पास कैलकुलेटर कौन सा है? कैमरे में ना कैलकुलेटर दिखा दें।
कैलकुलेटर ढूंढ रहा
यार जो कैलकुलेटर होता है।
यार मैं तो मोबाइल वाला कैलकुलेटर यूज कर रहा था तो
नहीं बेटे वो नहीं यूज
मोबाइल
करना है,
नहीं
वो
होता।
करेक्ट डेसिमल प्लेसेस नहीं आते उससे। आपने एग्जाम में जो लेके जाना है वो प्रैक्टिस करनी है 3 साल, ठीक है?
ओके
हाथों को याद हो जाए प्लस माइनस मल्टीप्लाई डिवाइड किधर है ये,
सर
ठीक
इतना
है?
तो
लेट मी जस्ट सी। बेटे बटन देखने हैं मुझे। ये देखें लेफ्ट साइड पे थर्ड बटन ऊपर से नीचे, और लेफ्ट और लेफ्ट और लेफ्ट, ये वाला बटन। ये बॉक्सेस है ना, बॉक्सेस, दीज आर फ्रैक्शंस, फ्रैक्शन फॉर्म, ठीक है? मेरे यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है d/c। मैं इसको प्रेस करता हूँ ना, आई गेट दिस बॉक्स, ठीक है? इसमें सब कुछ फेल हो जाता है। वंस यू गेट दिस बॉक्स, अब इस बॉक्स में लिखें, देखें माइनस इंटू माइनस पॉजिटिव हो जाएगा, 9 लिख दिया, प्लस स्क्वायर रूट दबा दें, स्क्वायर रूट, देन इट इज -9 स्क्वायर। यू ऑलरेडी नो कि -9 स्क्वायर में पॉजिटिव ही आना है। -4 मल्टीप्लाई बाय 1 मल्टीप्लाई बाय 7, और फिर नीचे वाले बॉक्स में 2 लिख दिया, एंड जस्ट प्रेस द इक्वल साइन, यू गेट योर आंसर्स। 9 this -4ac। बेटे देखा पहला डिफरेंट आ रहा है, अभी रीट्राई किया ऐसे। दिस इज 8.14
सर मेरा कोई मसला आ रहा है सर।
and with the negative number -4ac it is 0.856। कंफर्म नहीं ना किया बेटे, क्या इशू आ रहा है?
सर एक सेकंड, आप सी पार्ट पे जाएंगे?
सी पार्ट?
जी सर।
जी
सर इसमें ना जब मैं सर -4 के आगे जब प्लस लिखता हूँ ना, तो सर
जी
हमारा आपने राइट पे माइनस का लिखा है ना आंसर?
जी
सर मैं -4 के आगे जब प्लस लिखता हूँ तो मेरा माइनस वाला आंसर आता है।
मेक श्योर ये 2 माइनस है, माइनस इंटू माइनस प्लस हो रहा है ये।
यस सर, ये वही मैं कर रहा हूँ, तो बस मेरा सही है ना सर फिर?
ये आंसर्स आ रहे हैं 3.73 और
जी सर।
0.27। जी ठीक है
जी सर,
जी, ये 2 आंसर्स
थैंक
आने
यू
चाहिए।
सर।
बेटे होमवर्क आपका अपलोड किया हुआ है, यू हैव 2 डेज, वेडनेसडे काउंट करें, थर्सडे काउंट करें, फ्राइडे को सबमिशन है, ठीक है? उससे पहले कोई प्रॉब्लम्स आती हैं आपने मेरे साथ डिस्कस कर लेना।
सर ऑनलाइन तो आपका पहला होमवर्क है ना?
जी, इससे पहले सिर्फ प्रैक्टिस टास्क हैं, ये सबमिशन वाला होमवर्क पहले ही है।